Hi guys, and welcome to Warcraft tutorial. This is part 4, and today we're going to be talking about questing. This is Verset, and this is the tune that we actually created, and that I showed you how to customize. Now, I have added a couple things. I have added it into a private guild, and he also is wearing some gear. Now, to get started, you can take a look at your character by pressing C. I'm actually going to move him out a little bit because that gunfire is getting a little annoying. Okay. And when you first open up, your window will look like this. This little arrow down the right-hand corner, if you open it up, it opens up the specs of here. Any special titles that you have, you can add to them. Sorry guys. And you can actually set up his gear. So if you have I call it questing gear or normal gear, you can set them up for that. If you have any PvP gear, you can set up that, and it will save the character's gear on there, and all you have to do is click on there and it automatically put the gear on there. Now the gear has to be in his bags, and as you can see, he only has one bag, so we're not going to be able to do that right now. I also, on one of my tunes where I fish, I have them set up in fishing because I have a half for fishing, I got a pole for fishing, and I got a set of gloves that I use for fishing. So they're enchanted gloves to help increase my chances of catching fish. So you can set up your, this is actually what I call your equipment slots. As long as you have the equipment in your bags down below, you can swap out gears off and on, no problem. But it must be in your bags. It cannot be in your guild bank, or be in your personal bank or your guild bank. It has to be on him in the bags to be able to swap out. But this actually gives you a personalized view of your specs, your strengths, your agility, and all that. Each character has something a little bit interesting. He's a shaman, so he needs to be heavy in agility. So right now his agility is 16 plus 19 because of the gear that he currently has. Now the gear that he has is what I call heirloom gear, which is gear that I bought while playing this game. And what this gear does, it allows you to put it on here, like this helmet here. If you the helmet here. It's gear that he can wear from level 1 to 85 for his helmet. And the helmet actually levels up as he levels up. So he doesn't have to wear any gear. And what it also does, it gives him a 10% increase in experience that he actually gains. The shoulders he can wear to level 80 on this tail, and also gives him a 10% increase while he gains. The cloak in the back, or the cape, he can wear that to level 85, and it gives him agility, plus it also gives him an additional 5% increase towards experience gain from killing monsters and completing of quests, increased by 5%. And then he has another chest piece which gives him 10% experience gained by any experience that he gains from questing, from killing, and all that. Now he also has this special tabard. This is a guild tabard. There's two of them. One is a regular well, actually there's three guild tabards. You got the regular tabard, then you got the one that gives you 50% increase in experience gain for guild reputation, and this tabard actually gives you 100% experience gain for your guild. Okay, to be able to level up, you have to gain experience. Okay, and while you gain experience, you gotta gain experience both with reputation, which if you on this tab, it shows you I'm basically I'm friendly with the masses. You can see where I'm friendly right now. Stormwind, Ironforge, and all that. And you can see I have a little green, which means I've actually, because this character is from Ironforge, I have a little bit better reputation. The higher your reputation your character gets with each one of these is the ability to actually purchase stuff from that clan. So that's one thing that you want to do, is actually gain reputation. The other thing you can do to gain reputation is join a guild. And he's in a private guild. And sorry guys. This is one of my private guilds that I started. Actually, I bought this guild, to be honest with you, from another person. I only have my own tunes in here. And the guild's a level 1, and the guild actually can level up by the experience done in dungeons, raids, quests, and dungeons, levels, and quests that the players of the guild does. So every time they complete a quest or complete a dungeon or complete a raid, the guild gets experience from that tune to help level it up. So you see a lot of level 25 guilds around, and that basically has everything. As guild levels, it gets perks. Like once I reach level 2, I get fast track, which actually gives me additional 5%, another additional 5% in experience gain from killing monsters and completing quests. Then level 3 is mount up speed, popularity, which helps me increase my reputation, cash flow. Every time, once the guild gets cash flow, which is level 5, a level 5 guild, a percentage of what you get from the quest, because sometimes quests you get gear plus money, or anytime you get any money completed from quests, the guild, part of that goes into the guild bank. 5% of it goes into the guild bank. And then you get to level 6, you get an additional 10% for killing. So, I mean, you start off with 5, then you go to 10%, and there's different skills and perks that you're able to do with your guild. Once you get, and the maximum level is actually 25. This is your news here. This right here is your reputation with a guild. Right now I'm neutral with a guild, and the higher my reputation is with the guild, it's also the ability to actually get items from the guild, because you have to be exalted. You might have to be honored with a guild to be able to purchase from the guild vendor a special item, or you might have to be exalted with a guild, which means you've maxed out your reputation with the guild. You can't get no more higher, and you'll be able to purchase things like this helmet, like this cloak. I was able to buy them because the guild I was in was a level 25, and I was exalted with them. So I actually bought this stuff, and it costs a lot of gold to do it. And that's why you need that banker tune that we talked about in the last episode. And that's how you do it. So that's some of the things here. Now with this other guild information here, you also have your roster, your news, your reputation. Here's what I'm talking about. You have to be friendly to be able to buy the guild talbot, which gives you 50%. You have to be honored with them to get the 100%. And then the guild, as the guild grows, it unlocks certain things, and once it unlocks those things, you're able to purchase these things depending on what your reputation is. So the higher your reputation, the better off you actually are. So that's one thing you want to take a look at when you're joining a guild. And this is the information on the guild. It tells you how many dungeons as a guild. Now this has to be as a guild. How many dungeons they did for that day. How many scenarios they complete. How many challenges, raids, and so on. And it also has messages and stuff like that. So yeah, that's your basic information on the toon. The other thing is, if you press your Y button, this is actually your summary of your toon. You can do general summaries, see what can be done. I'm actually going to move my camera. No, I can't move my camera. Okay, well, you can break down to see professions and stuff like that. That's for your guild, but you can also pull up your stats. Since he doesn't have any stats, you can pull up how much money, wealth, tell you everything that you want to know. Combat, what he's done in combat. Kills, lets you break down the kills, and so on. So it gives you your stats of it, and that's just by pressing the Y button. Okay, or that button down below. This is your quest log, which if you press L, we have no active log. So we're going to actually start a quest. Now, for questing, see this gentleman right here. He has not done any quests yet. This gentleman here with a yellow exclamation point above his head means that he has a quest for you. And you click on him, and it gives you the quest, which is hold the line, and you gotta complete that quest. So let's go ahead and hit accept. And we'll check our log, and this is actually where you can collect as many quests as available and complete them as you want. The different color quest means if it's a red quest, it's going to be very difficult for you to do. An orange quest is going to be somewhat hard. A yellow quest, which means it's normal. A green quest, which means it's actually below your level right now. It's going to be easier to do. And a gray quest means you won't get any credit for it. You can still complete it and still collect the rewards, but you won't get any experience of it because it's way below your level. It's like trying to do a level 1 quest at level 90. So you don't get the experience for it, but you get rewards. And you can also get your reputation and stuff like that by doing that. So let's go ahead and do this quest real quick. And my quest is actually, if you hover over the thing that you need to kill, it tells you how many. If you look at the lower right hand corner, I got Rockjar invaders killed. Oh yeah, and you gotta make sure you loot the bodies. To do that, just click on the dead body. And you just click on the tomb. And that's done. Hey, yeah, let me hit escape real quick and click interface. One thing I forgot to do, and I should have done this in the beginning. Before you start any quest, always make sure your auto loot's on. That means once you click the body, it's automatically be looted and put into your bags. The next thing I like to do, if you go over here to where it says action bars, I like to go ahead and set up this. And I do a left, a right bottom, a right, and 2. What this does is it actually gives you more bars that you can actually use. Click OK. And the reason why I do this is for certain things, like if I got special things I can do that I don't normally use on my action bar down here. Because your action bar is my number 1 key, my number 2 key, my number 3 key, 4 key, 5 key, 6 key, 7 key, 8 key, 9 key, 10 key. My minus and my plus key. By pressing those numbers on my keyboard, it allows me to perform the action that it is. Like this one is lightning bolt. This one is auto attack. This section right here, these 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are my F1 through F7 keys. So I can add a special thing that I want to do on here. So if I have these all filled, I'll go ahead and do that over here. Now the rest of them are items I have to click while I'm attacking. So right now I'm pressing my F2 key, killing the rock log. The other thing I like doing is over here. And so I'll go ahead and put my Hearthstone. Because once I get these bags, I don't have to open up the bag. It's right here. All I have to do is click on it. And what my Hearthstone is where I have it set at whatever end. Right now it's set in the starting area. And once I get outside the starting area, I'm actually going to take him and move him from here. Instead of doing the quest in Ironforge, I'm actually having to do his quest in Stormwind. So it'd be a little bit different. And will help him build his reputation with Stormwind, which is actually the major clan on the Alliance side is Stormwind, because that's the home base. So you want Exalted with Stormwind as soon as possible. Then you can get the other ones as you go along. And as I'm questing with Stormwind, because I'm part of Ironforge, I'll still get reputation built up for Ironforge. So that's why I'm going to move him to Stormwind. But when I get to Stormwind, I'm going to have him check in at an inn, which I'll show you here a little later, and go to the innkeeper and actually check the inn. So let's see what we got left to do on this quest. We got to kill. Now we got to kill. And one more little burger. Since he's a caster, you basically want to cast from afar. Once I get him leveled up to level 10, he gets to select a specific type of shaman that he wants to be. Now, if you open up your log, you see that the quest is completed. So what I'll do is I'll return to him. And once the quest is completed, you will actually see that he has a question mark now. It's yellow, which means you need to turn this complete quest into him. And since I get to select a reward, I get to select what type of reward that I get. So I'll select that. I also will get 15 copper and 198 experience. And I've actually leveled up to level 2 just by completing that quest. And now he has another quest for me to complete, so I'll go ahead and do that. And one thing that you can do, and look, he has a quest now for us. We'll go ahead and collect that from him.
Off with you.
Okay. If you hit the M key, okay, when you first start off, it's going to be like this. See this little arrow right here? Click that arrow, and it actually brings it down to where you have it. On your map, it will actually mark where the quest is to be completed and tell you what you need to do. So now we got 2 quests, and we open up our log, you can see that we have 2 quests with a description of what you need to do. So all you have to do is read that. This one I'll receive 35 copper and 238 experience. And this one I receive one of these 3 things that I'll pick out. Sorry guys. 35 copper and 239 experience. So that's basically how the quest is done. Now one thing, since I completed this quest, I have two weapons, 2 daggers here. Because the type of shaman he's going to be doing, he's going to be a dual wielding these 2 daggers, which are actually good to level 80. So he doesn't have to worry about getting new weapons. But I picked up this lint hands, and I don't have anything right now in my hands, so I need to put this in my hands. So this actually gives me some armor here. That's about it. So let's go ahead and do that. these two quests, which we can actually do at the same time. We got heal the wounded.
Welcome.
So we click on the bandage, complete this quest. He's okay. I'm actually going to turn something off here. This is a little distracting. We're going to heal him. Click on him. Click on the bandage. And we'll heal. That's one of the 3 that we have to kill. So let's go ahead and do that. You just gotta keep pressing the button, and you can see the gauges and all that. Okay, I got one more to do, so let's grab him real quick. Okay, we've completed that quest.
Hello.
We need to heal. We need to heal one more, so we gotta find one more wounded. Okay, and we got these quests completed. Now, if you notice, if they have a green title above their head and they're not a player, that means that they're actually friendly. A yellow means that actually neutral. And if they're red above there, that means they will attack you. So when I first started playing this game, all these guys were red, not yellow. And you went out there, you died a lot. Now it's a lot easier. Okay, turn that quest there.
What's on your mind?
And we'll turn this one into here.
Great to meet you.
Let's see, what do we need? If you hover over with your mouse and press your shift key, okay, I don't have any of those, so we'll go ahead and take that one. Right now I'm a leather wearer.
Safe travel.
He has quests for me to do. So
See you soon.
like that. And I just clicked on there and that automatically went onto him. So he's actually getting gear up. Now, in most starting areas, there's always a mailbox to where your home base is in the starting area. And this is the home base. And this is actually the mailbox. It has a little envelope, lets you know that this is the mailbox. So you can go ahead and go on in here. And there we go. We turn the quest into her.
Welcome. Keep your feet on the
Okay,
ground.
now she has 2 quests here.
Watch your back. How are you? Be good.
I'm the finest word
Got
in
the
all.
quest there. And I just kind of look around. You can also see on the mini map. It will let you know, or press up, open the map. It will let you know where your starting area is and where to turn in these quests. And we got something over here. We need to turn in a quest to him.
Well met. Keep your feet on the
And
ground.
now level 3. I have a new ability, which is down here in my action bar. And I think that quest. Now, see now how the quest is broken up. This is the quest for the valley, which is the starting area. Now I got a specific quest for Charmin, which is what I am. And it tells me what I need to do. So I have to use Primal Strike 3 times on a target dummy. And since that's an easy quest to complete real quick, we're going to go ahead and do that. And I'll show you what a target dummy is. As we were walking in, you see these guys. These are target dummies. Now, these are level 3 target dummies in different areas of different levels, which will help you tune up. And as you can see, I got 1 Primal Strike taken out. As soon as that's done charging up. And I've completed the quest. And yes, you can kill the dummies. And I killed the dummy. It will respawn later on. usually within a minute after you kill them. But that allows you to see how you can set up your spells, casts, and see how much damage you can actually do. That's what the target dummies are there for.
What can I do for you?
So that's it. We've gotten that done. And we've
Safe travel.
completed that quest. Now, I'm going to go on to a different tune here. I'm going to pause it for right now. Switch to a different tune. And I'm going to show you another type of quest. Okay, guys. We're on Buddy Pal. And as you can see, he also has the gear. I've actually leveled him up a little bit more. And see this quest right over the Fisherman Supply tune? This blue exclamation point. This means this person has a what we call a daily quest. So once a day I will come over to her.
I supply
click
only
on
the
her.
finest goods.
And I will click on the daily quest.
Safe
Because
travels.
Buddy Pal is actually using fishing as one of his talents. Oh, I'm sorry, as one of his sub skills. You can do fishing daily, which is here, and as you go up higher, you'll have fishing dailies in other areas too that you can also do. So you can do all day fishing dailies the higher up that you can go. He's also is doing cooking, so he has a cooking daily here.
See you around.
Okay. If you take a look at his log, you see he has a quest for cooking. He has one for Evelyn Forest. He has one for fishing. Fishing daily. And you can see down here it says daily, which means you can do it once a day. And then at next morning after the game resets, I think it's usually around 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can go back and do the fishing daily again. He also has a quest for Stormwind, which one is completed, which I can get to turn in. The other one is called Blown Away, and which is a unique one where you collect these little balloons throughout there. And he also has a quest for Westfall. So you can see that your quests are actually broken down in there. There's also, but unfortunately there's not one going on right now, there's also things called seasonal quests, which are special quests designed for the season, like Christmas, Halloween, or special event quests. If they have a special event going on, you're able to do those also. So if you see yellow asterisks, doesn't mean that it's just a normal quest. Those are also yellow asterisks, yellow exclamation points. So it might be something a little bit different. Oh, here's one of the balloons I need to collect. Oh, I just need to collect 2 more. So let me collect these balloons real quick and finish this quest. And I want you to see this quest. This is a special request. And at the end of the quest, you actually get a balloon that you can actually carry around. Ah, there's one. Right behind that tree, you can see the sparkling. Okay. Now we've collected all 5 and that's completed. As you can see on this map, I have a quest to turn in there. I should have a quest to turn in there, but I don't. I don't know where I... let me look at that. Okay. Well, I'll figure that out later. But we're going to turn in the balloon quest. And as we turn in the balloon quest, you get to see there's another thing that you can do, which is an achievement, which is over here in the barber shop. While we're doing that, and you can actually sit down in this chair. And this is what I should have a Talbot on there. Why does he have that? He should be in a guild. I ain't gonna worry about. But you can change the hairstyle, hair color, and facial hair. So, yeah, I like that. That makes him a little bit meaner. Yeah, I like that one. That makes him a little bit meaner. Here, it's gonna cost me 75 copper to do that. Hit OK, and I got shave and a haircut completed. Okay, so we're going to continue on. As you can tell, he's also in a guild. Guild's also level 1. Now, I started this tutorial, and everything is at level 1 when I started. So, that's why Guild's level 1. But you can see he's already honored with the guild. And he's also carrying heirloom gear and the guild tabard where he gets 200%. So we're gonna go over to this little question mark over here, and it's this cute little girl. Isn't she so cute? And her little puppy dog with her, and she's missing these balloons, so we're gonna give her these balloons, and out of it I will end up having a bind on account balloon that I can carry around with a pet. And you complete this. Actually helped me level it up, and she's actually floating up in the air. And as you can see, she's just floating up, floating up. She's flying, she's having a good old time. Don't worry, she comes back down safely and she'll be here for somebody else. But that's complete of the quest. While we're here in Stormwind, I'm actually going to send him back to his home. And I'm going to explain to you what an innkeeper does. So he doesn't have a mount yet. Let's see what level we'll be at now. We're at level 12. Yay! So as we are going back here, Stormwind is actually divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections. And out of the 7 sections, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them have ends. And you can usually tell an end by, it's usually a bar. So we're going to go ahead and go in here. And you see this is the innkeeper for this thing. And the reason why he's in this end is because it's close to a guild bank, it's close to an auction house, and it's also close to his skills. He's a blacksmith and jewelry crafter, and blacksmith trainer is right around the corner. So you click on the lady, she'll give you 2 options. She'll give her a little greeting, and then you can make this in your home, which it already is, but I'll go ahead and do it. Hit accept. Now, my Hearthstone, which is over here, is actually set for the Dwarven District, and every time I hit my Hearthstone, I will automatically come back here, which is my home, and I can sit down in this chair and drink a beer while I'm relaxing. You always, at the end of the day, when you're done playing the game, always park your tune in a inn. Even though you're in a major city and you do get some rest, you end up getting more rest while you're in an inn. And rest experience is important, because I don't know, this is your experience, and right now mine's blue. And the reason why mine's blue is because I don't know if you can see that well. Let me try something here real quick. Right here, oops, it's supposed to be free drawing. It's not doing what I told it to do. Delete. Hang on 1 second, guys. I screwed up somehow. If I hit F1, and we're not. Yeah, that's the one I want. Now, I don't know, it's very hard to see down here, but you see this area that I just circled in, you see that right there. What that is it's a little thing that rides up. So between there and to where that blue ends right here is my rest experience. And while you have rest experience, it actually gives you a 200% boost in experience gain. So the longer you have you tune in there resting, the better it is. So I hope this explains how questing is basically done. You have regular quests that you do to help level up your tunes. You have daily quests for specific things, like fishing. You have a daily quest. Cooking, you have a daily quest. As you get leveled up in jewelry crafting, you have a daily quest. And you have daily quests in some of the other skills. And there's also other daily quests that you can do that are around the game that you just need to be on lookout. Remember, daily quests are the blue exclamation points. Regular quests are actually yellow. When you turn them in, you're going to have the question mark depending on what you have. If it's daily quest, the question mark is going to be blue. If it's a regular quest, it's going to be yellow question mark. And there's also seasonal, which unfortunately right now while I'm taping this, there's no seasonal quests. So that, just remember, take a look at your logbook and you can see what type of quest that you're working on, what section of the area you're working on, and you can go from there. So if you like this video, please like us on YouTube. If you think a friend will like this video, go ahead and share this video. There's a link down below. And if you have any comments, leave your comments down below on my YouTube page. Also, if you haven't done it yet, subscribe to my channel. That way you get the latest video that I do, that I upload to YouTube, so you can watch them a lot sooner. So I'd like to thank you again for watching, and you all have a good day.